The boy, Christmas brought so much joy. Couldn't wait for the presents and laughter. I couldn't sleep late at night, looking for Santa with lights. Those are the memories I still remember. Then I became a man, lost sight of who I am. But right in front of me was the answer. 'Cause on Christmas I feel joy, and I turn back to a boy. The answer is to stay young forever. This is not a Christmas, this is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas, this is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas, this is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas, this is not a Christmas song.
Hello, Star Wars fans. You know, there's 322 days until Christmas 2026. So good to see you here, Nick. And good to see you. Thanks so much for being here. We have a good time today. We've got a lot of toys to talk about. I've got the Light My Bricks set to light up this gingerbread AT-AT. And as usual, we'll be watching your comments. Talk about the things you want to talk about. You bring up a topic, we'll discuss it if it's appropriate and Star Wars related. And look forward to doing that. How you all doing? Huh? How's everybody doing? And we've got this Maul Shadow Lord series coming up. And we've got some toy reveals from Hasbro, vintage collection toy reveals. We're going to talk about those briefly. I'm sort of, well, we'll talk about it in a moment. My question is, which are you more excited for or most excited for this year with our Star Wars franchise? We have lots of things coming up. Maul Shadow Lord, of course, right off the bat. And prior to that, there's a comic release that's going to introduce the series for folks who want to catch up with that. And then we of course have the Mandalorian Grogu movie coming up. We've got the Ninth Jedi spin-off from Visions coming up at some point. And then we've got Ahsoka season 2, all within this calendar year. Which are you most excited for? Huh? Yeah. Oh no, this is too late. Gotta go. Oh, I know, Jim. I'm so sorry. We got postponed with work and things, and just couldn't get the stream going until now. So, but thanks for stopping in. Yeah. So, which are you most excited for? For me, it's still the movie. For me, Star Wars and movies. That's the thing. Right? I love the animated series. I think some of the best. Oh, okay. Thanks, Jim. Some of the best Star Wars of all Star Wars, and I think it's without question is the animated series content. Go to Clone Wars, Rebels, Bad Batch. Some of the absolute best Star Wars is in animated form. If you want long form Star Wars stories, to me, animation is the way to find it. I've read a good number of novels. I've gone through the books, and reading isn't my strong point, right? It's just not. For me, long form stories, animation is where it is, where you get the most character developments, where you get the most lore development, all of that in animation. Movies, where my heart. That's where my heart is. I go back to the original trilogy, and when I fell in love with the series or the franchise, it was movies, and it was movies that reignited my passion when the prequels came out. Boy, how exciting was that? Until they weren't. But anyway, the movies. And then the sequel trilogy comes along, and I've just been absolutely thrilled for Star Wars content uh, ever since. Right, ever since we got the Force Awakens, I've just been enthralled with this franchise and hungry to get more and more content. So for me, the most exciting thing coming this year is for sure Mandalorian Grogu. After that, then it would be the Maul animated series, and then Ahsoka. And I've debated that today, and I've gone back and forth. I might change my mind again. Ahsoka, to me, is very exciting because we're exploring a period and a universe we've never seen before. It's absolutely brand new stuff. I know some spoilers from it. I know a little bit of it, and we've got some, leaked images from the set that gives us some context. But we don't know the story. We don't know where it's going. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I'm super excited for it. Right? Ahsoka. And Ahsoka is my favorite character of all characters in all of Star Wars. Like, she is number one for me. So Ahsoka, I debated for a long time. Maybe Ahsoka is my second favorite. The more I talk about her, the more I get excited. But then Maul, Shadow Lord, animation. I've told you some of the best stories, the story arcs, character development is in animation. That's what brings Maul up. Otherwise, it'd be just an easy slam dunk Ahsoka right there for the second most anticipated. And then Maul, and then, of course, Ninth Jedi. Ninth Jedi, the first iterations we got of it, very good. I'm looking forward to see the spinoff. Of course, it's not canon content, but I think it's set up a very, very nice story arc, and the characters in there are really well done. The animation's really well done. So I'm very excited for that. And then, of course, I'm hoping we get more Lego stuff, and maybe we'll get a Tales of, so those 3-episode shorts. I would love to get some of that. And then, boy, how I would love to get some announcements or additional content to come. What movie's next? We know, look, Mandalorian Grogu is being released. The Last Starfighter is done filming. That wrapped. What's going into filming next? What are they, going on location to shoot next? Is it something involving the Rey movie, a movie with Rey? Is it Taika Waititi's something? Is it something else? Something we don't know. So my hope is that we're going to see Daisy Ridley and perhaps John Boyega and cast start filming something this year, anytime. Of course, it's not going to be anytime. It'll be a few months, but that's what I want them to announce, me personally. For you, the next question is, what do you want them to go into filming on this year? Next. The next thing they go on set, on location to film, what would you want? What are you hoping for? Let me go back. We got some questions. And I saw KG in there. Oh, good to see you, KG. And of course, I saw Ihadja. Good to see you as well. Let's see. You guys asked me a couple questions. I saw here. And Nick said movies first. Of course. Jim says Ahsoka, slightly more than Mando and Grogu. Fair. Jim, I can't argue with you on that. My hype level for Mando is starting to creep up fairly. Hopefully a trailer this weekend. Absolutely. We've been waiting for a trailer. We got the little teaser before. They did the little thing back in Celebration a year ago, almost. It's coming up on a year. And when are we going to get the full press push for Mando Grogu, right? When are we getting the first full trailer? The first really big release trailer. The one we'll see, perhaps the sporting event that's happening this weekend, or see on television between shows when you're watching that, or streaming services, the commercial that comes up, or the the preview trailers. When are we going to get that? I hope that it's anytime. Today, tomorrow, this weekend, by Monday. Certainly, I hope. I'm not holding my breath though, because I just don't know. Lucasfilm prefers to let us know after the fact than before, and it just, what are we going to do about it? I hate it. I wish it were different, but it's the life we have. Yeah, there's Ihaja. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Do you have preference for either Ashley or Rosario's portrayal? Absolutely. Ashley Eckstein, to me, her voice is Ahsoka. Her voice is Ahsoka. And of course, animation. They could do so much more in animation from, gymnastic standpoint, from that Rosario could ever do, right? And just the things that we saw Ahsoka do in Clone Wars and Rebels, I don't think we'll ever see Rosario be able to stand up to, right? But Rosario's a fine Ahsoka. I don't hate her, right? It's just not quite the same. KG, look at you. Oh, shame. Shame. I understand. People love Ben Solo. They love that character. They want to see I see you. I see you, KG. Oh, they want to see that Solo bloodline continue from Han to Ben and further, right? Actually, it's the Skywalker. I'm poking fun. It's good. Robert's Archive. Good to see you. Stopping by to say hi, real quick. 2 wisdom teeth removed today. Ooh, taking it easy. Woo! 2 wisdom teeth. An interesting fact. My wife didn't ever have her 12-year molars nor her wisdom teeth. They just didn't exist. Not like she lost them. It's just, whatever in her DNA, in her biology, they just never came in. They're not there. X-rays, there's nothing there. No problem. So there you go. Get rest, my friend. Take care. Hope you recover quickly and that you feel really well soon. Very good. I'm looking forward to seeing Star Wars movie in cinema again. Me too. Mando Grogu looks like a fun ride. Trailer time. Yes, thank you, please. Yes, absolutely. I'm hoping Rey's movie is folding into the Kinberg movie trilogy. That would be great, Jim. Have it all tie in together. Kinberg's trilogy. Originally we had heard that it was going to be like a Helen Mirren, really old Rey, and she was going to be like the Obi-Wan Kenobi and a starting of a new saga. And then they said, no, how about we don't? How about we use a Daisy Ridley Rey, and right after basically in current time from the movies. So 10, 15 years after the movies, how about that? And they're like, oh, okay. So they had to go back to the drawing board. And that's what we're expecting. That's what I'm hoping for. And that's we'll see. Hopefully Ahsoka will be a bit more spirited in season 2. But you're not wrong. She was kind of low placed during season 1. Yeah. And when she became Ahsoka the White, hopefully that, lightened her up a bit. Right? Are you saying Mrs. Claus lacks wisdom? No, I'm not saying that. Oh, you don't get me in trouble, KG. No reason to do old Rey yet. Right, when they're young enough for their talent. Now, I keep saying this, KG. What are we waiting for? Right? I know that there's a lot of people that don't like Rey's character. They don't like the sequels. They don't want anything to do with them. But you know what? Those actors don't get younger. You don't put a pause on it and say, you know what? We'll come back in 50 years when people have grown up and have more nostalgia, and then we'll do the movies that happen right after Rise of Skywalker and tell people that story. Well, 50 years is too long. It's just too long. And that's my biggest beef with George Lucas. He could have done sequels starring the original trilogy cast. Han, Luke, Leia. They could have been in their prime and done a fantastic. And then he could have gone back and done the prequels whenever he felt like. Because who cares? It'd have been, if it's 50 years later, great. We're not waiting on the characters. They're not getting older. You cast brand new ones. It's fantastic. So don't keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Learn from your mistakes. You know, Uh, Harry passed. You can't undo that. Harrison Ford and Mark Hamill, they get older. By the time you get to when they get back to doing something with those characters, the actors are so much older that they don't do the content everybody wanted. Everybody wanted the stuff with Luke in his prime out there, doing his thing, training Jedi, being the master Jedi, Luke Skywalker. The guy with all the power, the guy with all the, the story. That's who they wanted. They didn't want old Luke out on Octo. They wanted young Luke. Well, guess what? Mark Hamill's old. And so is Harrison. And tragically, Carrie. So, yeah, do them now. Let's not wait. Why wait? Let's do them now. From Rey Skywalker to Rey B1 Kenobi. I see what you did, Haja. Very nice. Good job. Sunday Fact Checker. Hello, you all. Hello, my friend from up north. Good to see you. Hope you are well. Hope you're well. Thanks so much for being here. And if you guys aren't checking it out, I love these. I love their show, and I try to watch it even when I disagree with them. And they don't like the sequels as much as I do. But boy, I love the sequels. When they kind of say stuff about the sequels, when I catch them, I've got to go and defend myself. I got to go and say, hey. The sequels are good. You guys quit being mean, right? No, they're absolutely a great show. Absolutely a great show. Make sure you're following. Let Ben alone atone. Let Rey create an academy. Make Finn a Jedi. Yes, I think of all the things you listed, the last one's first, right? Do the Finn is a Jedi, and Rey, and I think people would love to see Rey and Finn, especially Finn as a Jedi, right? Doing good here, and thanks for the shout out. We're loving your thoughts. I can't wait to have you back. I'm dying to come back. I know their channel name. I don't know why it's not coming to me right now. It's on my preferred. I know it. I know it. Stay on target. Stay on target. That's the name of the show. You got to stay on target. I should have remembered it earlier than that. Yeah, stay on target. It's a great show. Great show. Even when they're wrong, they're great. And that's all. I only hope that that's true of me. When I'm wrong, hopefully you guys are still, entertained and you enjoy the discussion, right? So yeah, make sure you're following Stay on Target. They really are fantastic. So there we go. I've got a mystery box here. This came to me in the mail. Right here, right there. This box came in the mail, and it's from a good friend of the channel, fantastic friend of the channel, Baymax. You see Baymax? He shows up. This came from my friend Baymax, and I can't wait to open this up. I was hoping that devil in disguise, that guy who walks like an angel, but he's the devil. I was hoping we might see him show up in the chat. Matt Risman, where are you, Matt? Matt, we got something in the box just for you. Where's Matt? Whoa, somebody wake up Matt. But I've got this box in the mail, and Baymax sent it to me this week. And boy, I'm excited to open it up and show you what's in this box. I opened it already. I know what's in the box, but you don't. So, yeah, what's in the box? We gotta. Where's Matt Risman? Matt, where are you? Here we go. We're gonna open the box. Look in the box. Right there. Oh, there's something in there. Yeah. No, it's safe. Look. I learned the lesson from Martin Keeler. Martin sent me that thing. I couldn't. I lack. Though I lack Risman, I can at least cover the Matt portion. Very good, Matt Cave Gaming. There's another good guy. Man, I like this guy. Matt Cave Gaming. I really like him. I don't know why. You know, uh, uh, but he's a great guy. I really like that guy. All right, so there's the box is empty. We've given Matt Risman all the chance we can, but I've got this bag of stuff, and part of it is because of this cantina that I have. It's more about I've been collecting Mando stuff, and by the time we get the cantina involved, it's got droids in there. You know, we don't allow your kind in here. Get on out. And they had to have C3PO and R2D2 leave. So what we've got here is a couple of the droids, right? A couple of these droids. Let me switch the camera so you guys can see a little bit better. Here we go. I'll do this. Right? We got these guys. Right? We're going to put them at the cantina here so we can accurately reflect Mando era cantina stuff, right? Robert, I saw something the other day that said Rey buried the two sabers at the end of Trust next to Shmi's grave. Is that canon or just implied? That's implied. That's implied. That's implied. I don't know that it's at her grave, but it's nearby because she was buried near the homestead. To me, I don't think it's with Shmi, but yeah. So we got these guys. I'm thrilled to have them. These are great. But then comes these guys will go right in the bar here. I'm just going to set them right at the cantina. We'll get them all posed and everything later. But this is where they belong. Serving at the bar right here. Oops, dropped it. Oh, so there's that. But boy, here comes the part that I'm most excited for. Been waiting for Risman. He's still not here. This is the stuff for Risman. So we've got. I'm going to save the last for last. So we've got these character bag clips. Right? We got these little bag clip characters, and I'm going to pull it out and set this over here because I don't want to spoil the surprise. So we're going to open this bag clip. Who do you suppose is in the bag clip I would get from Baymax? Who do you think Baymax would send me in the mail? Oh, look at that. Look who. It's Rey. Fantastic. I absolutely love it. Thank you, Baymax. Look, she's even got her 3 braids on the back. Look how fantastic. Adorable. I love it. Thank you so much. So there's another Rey to add to the collection. We'll set her right here, right there. Yeah. Where's Matt? Where is he? Braids. D braids. KG. You're being naughty. KG. They're hilarious. Okay, we don't need that. Yes, it is the Lego Gingerbread Walker. We're going to light it up. We're going to add this light kit to it. Lastly, and this is very exciting. And Matt's not here. Maybe Matt will catch it after. Matt, I expect a comment in the comment section when you catch up to this later. But here you go. Here you go. Right here. Look what we got. Dun 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 dun. Look who here we go. We got the 3 buns, the braids right there. She's got her staff. Fantastic. Look, oh, wow. Look at that. So we've got another Rey to add to the collection. Absolutely love it. So thank you so much, Baymax. I can't thank you enough. Fantastic. Thanks so much. Yeah, great Disney Infinity figure. Yes, he's helping my Rey shrine. He is. We're going to add to it a couple more figures. I can't wait. It's going to be great. All right, so let me go here. We got something else to share with you. We have from Yak Face. If you're interested in toys, the vintage collection, Black Series, yeah, I love the keychain. There's two of them. There's way more than two, my friend. There's a whole bunch of them back there. But Yak Face, he releases these things. So we can first of all see the 11th brother from Maul, Shadow Lord. And this is, yeah, exactly. Where's Risman? I know. Alberto, hello. Oh, good to see you. Yeah, where's Risman? He's not here. The 11th brother from Maul. And here we go. I've got a little bit of a bone to pick with our friends over at Hasbro. We don't yet have all the figures from the Bad Batch in the Vintage collection. We're missing a good number of characters from the Bad Batch. And the Bad Batch is a fantastic animated series. It's absolutely fantastic. And the characters in there. Who doesn't want, Wrecker in Vintage collection? I need it. But no, they haven't released them. We don't have the figures from the Bad Batch. And the question has always been, why did they wait so long after a series before we get the figures? And it's been a complaint about Rebels. You know what? Vintage collection, it took them forever to get some of the Rebels characters out. And now we go with the Bad Batch. Where are those characters in Vintage collection? But you know what? Good news. We already have some Vintage collection figures for Maul, Shadow Lord, before it even comes out. Before episode 1, we could start to get our Maul, Shadow Lord Vintage collection series. Hey, boy, Hasbro, come on now. give us some stuff. Right, so here's Maul, 11th brother. He looks great. Look here. They've got Merrick. There's the other Inquisitor. We got two Inquisitors, Merrick and the 11th brother. And they've got these up close. Look at that. How awesome is that? Look at the long hands, big fingers on there. Looks fantastic. And then, and we got a soft goods cloak, right? We got the insignia on the cloak. It looks great. Looks absolutely great. And then there's Merrick. There's Merrick also with the soft goods cloak. He looks wonderful. So good job, Hasbro. They look wonderful. I'm very happy with them. I think they're great. Getting the Maul characters before the series comes out is a no-brainer. That's super easy. And man, that can really help with the sales because people are going to see the episodes and are going to say, wow, that's really cool. Oh, look, they're in the store. There's that character. I think I'll grab it. And there you go. You get your purchase. Your what do they call that? It's you don't plan to buy something, but you do anyway. You get it right. Impulse. You get an impulse buy right there. You're like, wow, that's a cool character. Bing, I'll take one. Thanks. So there's that. It's very, very cool. I'm hoarding all the Rays. I'll not hear people say about Ray figures hanging on pegs in stores. You tell me where they are. I'll be happy to add to the collection. This is the Ray. Yeah, very cool. All right. Other than that, there's not a whole lot out there, my friends. There's been some leaked photos from the Ahsoka season 2. There's still rumors going around about the Mando Grogu movie. We're mostly just waiting on that trailer. So I think I want to get into the next part of the toy thing, and we'll talk as I go through here. But I want to light these bricks. And if you're not familiar with it, the concept is, and let me just bring this up. Concept is you've got these great figures, right? And even this one, it's got lights across the side, but they're not lit. You've got a fireplace on the inside, but it's not lit. You've got, look here, you've got Darth Vader with his red saber, but it doesn't light up. How much more fun would it be if these things would light up? Well, there are companies, there's several of them, you can find them, and now Lego's even starting to get on it. Then you can light them up. You can bring them to life. And then, hello there, Real Ben. Good to see you, my friend. He says, hello there. if the Mandalorian movie does not make $20 billion, then it's a flop. Star Wars is dead, right? Right? Exactly. I love these straw men that they build. They're like, if let's say Mandalorian Grogu comes out and makes 1.2 billion, you know what they'll say? Well, 1.2 billion, yeah, that's fine, but they could have made more if they had released it when they should have. How it's gonna go. Just like that. Right? It made 2.3 billion. It did. Well, that's fine, but they could have made more if they released it then instead of now. After season 3 when everybody hates it. Right? That's what they're going to say. That's how that's going to go. I'm just telling you. That's how it goes. All right. So we're going to get into this. And they don't send explicit instructions for building these. The way they do it is they record a video. And the video says, here's how you build these things. Right? So I've got the video. Hold on a second. I've got the video here, and I'm gonna play the video. Where is it? Where did I put it? It's around here somewhere. Let's see. That's the live stream. Did I close it by accident? Maybe I did. I can find it again. Hold on. I just do this and bring it down, and then this YouTube, and just go back to my history. See, let's do this. Go to history, and there it is. Light my brain. So we're going to do that. I'm going to mute it, and then we're going to just do this together, right? Ben Santa, my best friend, who follows all the stuff, truly thinks the movie is making like 100 million. He's one of those super pessimistic people when it comes to Star Wars, and it is so annoying. Well, I'll tell you one of the problems, Ben. Then the problem is the trailer, the teaser trailer they let out has less views than a lot of the other trailers that have come out. Even The Devil Wears Prada 2, right? Way more views than Mandalorian and Grogu. What was the other movie that released a trailer? Let's say, like not like super blockbuster movie, and it has way more views than Mandalorian and Grogu 2 teaser. But you know what has less views than Mandalorian and Grogu teaser trailer? You know, it has fewer views than the Mandalorian and Grogu teaser trailer. Zootopia 2's final trailer. You know how much Zootopia 2 has made at the box office to date? It has less views. The YouTube teaser trailer for Zootopia 2 has fewer views than Mandalorian and Grogu's teaser trailer, right? So Zootopia 2 final trailer, less views than Mandalorian Grogu 2, Mandalorian Grogu's teaser trailer. Zootopia 2 has $1.7 billion in box office right now. 1.7. 1,770 some million in the box office. Zootopia 2. But it's got fewer YouTube views. It's like, so what do you do? Is the YouTube, is it the canary in the coal mine? Like, this thing's not getting views. It's dead on arrival. DOA, nobody's going to go see it. Or will part of those 1.7 billion ticket sales that plays the Mandalorian Grogu teaser in front of it, you think maybe a few of those people will come and see Mando Grogu because they went and saw Zootopia and saw the trailer, and then they're going to see another trailer, and they're going to see more, and then they're going to see all the advertising. They're going, oh, I saw that trailer when I went and saw Zootopia 2. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it does 130 million and completely bombs and fail. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe, in my opinion, the absolute floor that Mandalorian and Grogu cannot go below. My opinion is and it's worth nothing. I'm sitting in the basement in my house, and my hands are cold. So I'm sitting in the basement. My opinion is that the floor for Mandalorian and Grogu is 500 million. It will do no less than 500 million global box office. I think 600 million is probably close. It could easily jump over that. It could go into the 750 million. And then my surprise would be if it goes over $1 billion. I don't think it will. I don't expect it to, but you never know. What if it does 1.3 billion? What if it does? Not saying it will. Just saying. Star Wars has died so many times, but somehow Star Wars has returned. Very good. Yes. Almost like it's never really gone. AG, nailing it. Very good. The Sith clouded your browser. Never underestimate a child. They bring families to the theater. Absolutely, they do. Absolutely. I'm going to give a grumpy shout out to Amazon and Audible. I wanted to cancel my Audible and had 2 credits remaining. It said you have to spend them or lose them. Hey, Ben, I had the exact same thing happen. Exact same thing happened. I was like, there's credits are building up. I'm paying for them, I'm not using them. I'll go ahead and cancel. I'll spend the credits when they're like, oh, go ahead. You'll lose your credits. I'm like, wait, I already paid for them. Yeah, what? So keep paying or lose them. And then I'm like, oh, fine. I got to go spend them. And I'm looking for stuff to buy. I need to spend my credits because I'm certainly not giving them away. Yeah, I'm with you. Purchase a couple of, yeah, exactly. It's Star Wars audiobooks. I hope in the trailer they reveal more exciting things than they did with the first one. I hope so too. A basement at the North Pole, absolutely freezing. It is cold. I'm just telling you. All right, back to the light my bricks. I've got the video up over here so I can remind myself how to do it. We'll bring this up over here and we'll just share as we go along what it says to do. So, and again, I'll keep watching your comments as we go, but we'll let this thing play. And it says, first things first, what are we going to do? Let me turn on the closed captioning so I can read. It walks you right through. It says, first, open these things. And they're open. Okay, they're open. And they're giving a bit of a this is it. Rewind the video when you need. Yeah. Okay, first things first, it says, raise the panels and then lift up the whole top assembly. So we're going to raise this, and we're going to raise this, right? And then it wants you to lift off this top assembly. Oh my goodness, things are happening. I don't want to happen. Come on. Oh no. It's not lifting where I want it to lift, and so it's just coming apart. It wanted me just to lift it all as like one big part, and I tried. There we go. I had to get up underneath there. All right, so that comes off in one big second, and then we can put this back on. I saw there's a couple things. Right. I haven't kept up with social media this week. Are we getting Mandalorian trailer for the Super Bowl? Well, that's all conjecture. It's all rumor. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Right? I don't want to put us all in the older category, but what I missed when Star Wars products were booming, like back in the 90s, 2000s peak. Yeah, but look, the world has changed, hasn't it? And we start to sound like really old geezers. We're like, back in my day, things were great. Kids today, they just terrible. And always remember, there was a marching band show we did in high school. It played the song, and I can't remember the movie it came from. It was Kids, What's the Matter with Kids Today? Kids. And then it goes on and on about how, it was better back in my day, and kids today are ruining the world. And we did all the things that are great. Kids today are doing all the things that are terrible. And, it came, that song from that musical comes back from when I was just one of the problems that they're singing about, right? I was one of those little problems. And then what happens? We grow up and we say the same thing, right? 90% of my cousins wanted digital related things. It's crazy. Yeah. But now the exception being Lego, right? What a snackalicious looking action figure. Generational cycle never ends, right? And Dawn's here. My good friend, Dawn Basham. Good to see you, Dawn. I love it. Dawn sends me fantastic messages from time to time. Just, touching base and keeping me connected. It's great. I absolutely love Dawn. And it looks like it wants me to go ahead and remove the head. So let's go ahead and remove the head here. Right? And off it comes the snack AT. Yeah, Lego sets. Lego sets are taking over the world. They are absolutely taking over the world. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. We got the head off. I'll set it over here. Fine. We got the top off and it shows it turned over. I don't know that it needs to be turned over, but here we go. Let's follow the instructions, right? Oh, now it wants me to lift off the part that's over the little fireplace area, right? There we go. Set that off. And then, yeah. And now what's next? Oh, take off the front section here. Come on off of there. And take off this with it's like a miniature Death Star, sort of how they describe it. There, you take that off, set that down. All right, next, what do we do next? Cute little Death Star model, and take off the white arch. There we go. Off the white arch. Oops. Part of the arch stayed behind. There you go. Add it back. Oh. And then what? And then it says, and take out the lights right here. This is one of the first things we're going to light. Ben says, good news. Might be watching premiere of Maul in the hospital. The sisters do that day. Really? How fun is that? Does your sister know what she's having? Girl, boy? Do we know? Are we excited for what she's having? Pull this off of here. Now, I want you to take these. These are the flames for the fireplace. And there's the thing the flames sit on. They want you to take those out. That's the first thing to do. And we're going to light those up. We're going to make the flames actually come alive. So that once it takes the Astro Light string, this one right here, this 2-pack, right? It says open this pack. We'll just dump these out here so you guys can see right there. All right. So pack's empty. And here's the lights. Here, they're big strings of lights. Right? So we'll take those. And then it says pack warm white flicker effect lights. All right. So they say stuff on them here. See here. Ooh, if I get it close enough. We're going to take one of these sets. We have 2 of them. This one's got colors on it. See there? See the ends kind of colored, those LEDs right there. See that? That's colored. When you look at these, and they're colored like that. All right. So it says open the pack and take both of them out, remove each of the flame pieces from the assembly, and then thread the cable end of one of those lights all the way through the open studs. Okay, so let me open this up. Tim says, I got a few sets I've been considering lighting up too. Can't wait to see how it turns out. No pressure. Hey, Nick, good to see you. Let's see if I can get this tag off. There we go. Tag over here. Anybody found Risman yet? Matt Risman got some really good news. Really excited for the guy. He's a good guy. He's also a turd, but he's a good guy. All right, let's see. The sticker won't come all the way off, and the sticker is stuck in. There we go. Now I got it. All right. So, Grand Moff Missing Man. That's more like it. All right. So it wants us to take this string here, and we got to unravel it. And what you'll see is these are kind of neat. The way that they're just LED strings, right? Like nothing special. Just LED strings. But they've got these little connectors at the end that plug in. So here's the plug-in end here. Let's see if we can get it to focus right there. See the connector? And that goes into a control board. The control board then controls things like flickering and staying on and stuff like that. And it gives them power. So what it wants us to do is take and thread it all the way through the open stud. So we take this thing here, right? And this part, and we're gonna, Dale, good to see you. Already on the build. I finished the build. We're lighting this thing today. We're doing the light my bricks. And so what it wants us to do now is take this and stick this down through the hole and then pull this all the way through. The first light on the string is the one that we want to have here. So I'm just pulling it through. Pull it through. Pull it all the way through until you get it to the end, right? Just like that. So we got it strung all the way through there. Now it says pull it through, and then just hold the LED in place so it faces towards you, and slot one of the flame pieces in front of it. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. Okay, so this goes so that the flame is like this way. They've got it flame shaped, and we're going to put a flame right in front so that the flame shape light goes behind the flame shaped stud, and the stud will hold it in place. So here we go. Let me get this lined up like so. Hold it in place. Stick it down in there, and there we go. So you can see, okay, there's the flame, and the light is right on the back of it, just like that. And then what are we doing? Right? My uncle was helping my cousin move to his new house and dropped his huge collector Star Destroyer. Oh no! Oh no! This is tragedy. I mean, whew. Oh my goodness! I can't even. Right? It says then take the other light and do the exact same thing. All right, so we've got two of these strings. Right, this was string one, and so everything's going to end at the fireplace. Okay, so let me get the sticker off of this one. Okay, everything culminates at the fireplace. Both strings are going to go this way, and then I know one string is going to go like one side of the ship, and the other goes to the other side of the ship. It said it dropped in the garage, so pieces went everywhere and not able to find them. Oh, I had to order new pieces. Oh my goodness. I can't even oh, first of all, the cost, right? The cost of these Lego sets, especially the Star Destroyer one, they're so high, right? The cost is so high. Like replacing them is ridiculous, right? Forget about it. And then secondly, okay, I'm going to see. I think this will fit through the hole. I think this will fit right through the hole, and I don't have to thread. Just a second. That's the plug-in side. That's not the lights. Here's the light side. Right? And then, yeah, it'll go right up through. I don't have to bring it all the way. And then the second thing is there's so many parts that it's unfathomable how you would like put them back together. Like starting over with a brand new set seems like a better idea than trying to um, piece back together the one that broke apart, right? But except for the cost. So there we go. We've got both lights, and both of them have an LED on the back. And so we've got, yeah, I've seen the Conan one, and I think that was the Harrison Ford one. That seemed to be staged, right? I don't think that was accidental. I think Harrison Ford did that on purpose for a gag, right? Okay, so there we go. All right. Yeah. Funniest part, my uncle was like, "Oh, it's just Legos. It'll be easy." Literally took my cousin weeks. Yeah, yeah, weeks. Okay, so we've got this. We've got the fireplace started here. Now what do we do? It says, okay, you put that flame in. Both of them are on. Okay, let me just check that I have them the right way. With the light going the right way, and my luck, I'll have them backwards, and then you'll go to look at it, and it'll be like not lit. I think I got them right. I think I got them right. If not, I can just turn that around. So there you go. All right. Their picture looks different than what I have, and I can't tell. Maybe you guys can tell me. Okay, is which side's the lighted side? I think this is the light emitting diode side right there, right? So I think that's the lit side. So let me pull this out and turn it around this way. Put it back. Okay. Now you guys tell me, did I fix it? All right. So is this the back side there? Right. Come on. Focus. I think the one on the left is the back side, and then this is the lighted side, right? Is that right? Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. Get it close. I think that's the diode right there, right? I think it is. I'm going to turn it around, stick it in. I want the light to go through the flame, not like, the other way. So there we go. There we go. All right. That looks right. All right. So there we go. I got them. Now it says take this, pinch the cables, and put them behind so it clicks back in place right on top. So we pinch these, and we're going to do that. And then the flame goes right here. Pinch them. Get them. That. And put the flame right back. All right. There we go. We got the wires coming out the back. All right. Got it. Both cables down the center of the back plate, and then put the Death Star over top to hold them in place. All right. So we take this, we take our little Death Star, and we're going to pull these right over the edge. Death Star is going to go right on here to hold them in place. All right. There we go. All right. So there's that. Then the arch wall we took off, we put it back on here over top of the fireplace. So you want to put this right over top, like so. Got it? Then up, and then we take the back piece and put it on. So take this, pull these down, we keep them together, pull it down, and then this back piece here, put it on. Okay. Here. Come on. Okay. is on just like that. There we go. Now that's nice and tidy. You can't see those. Oops, something just fell off. You can't see those wires. Oh yeah, the Death Star thing fell off. Just a second. Let me put it back. Where'd it go? Where's that Death Star piece? It just fell. I heard it fall. It's here it is. Put it back over top. Right here. There we go. Get to hold on. There. There we go. Now you can see you can't see those wires anywhere. They come out here. They run all the way up to the flame right there. Very good. All right. So so now what's next? We'll put that on. It says go to the front, and we're going to take wait a second. Yep. We gotta go to the front. We gotta take this round piece off here. Okay, we'll set it down, and then it wants us to take this round piece here and set it off, right? Take those off of the legs. Got it? Next, we take the legs off. Now we take all the legs off. Oh my. Let's see. Take the legs off. Come on. Wiggle, wiggle. Oh, I'm trying to take too much. Just take the top part. There, take that off. Leave the bottom, the seat. There we go. Okay. There's these two legs. Okay. And then we got to take these two legs off here. Okay. Now we're down to just the thing. Right. All right. So we're taking the legs off. Oh, let's take the bottom, this bottom part off. Right here. I don't know. Getting these things off. They make it look easy. Wasn't that easy? Okay, let me see. You get that to just pop off like they did it like it was nothing. Let's see. Oops. Oops. Come here. Maybe if I put this thing on. That. No. No. Ooh. No. No. See, I'm getting stuff come off that's not supposed to come off. Now it's going to be a hassle to put it back on. Ah. Come on. Oops, lost another part. And another part. Holy smokes, you guys. I made it look like it would just pop right off of there. But I'm putting so much effort on it, I'm tearing stuff off the top. Trying to get this brown piece off the bottom. And my hand, my big old fat knuckle-headed hand, keeps knocking stuff off of it. I don't know how I'm supposed to get this brown piece off. This tool's not helping me. Like they just showed, oh, you put this little tool there and pop, it comes right off. Real easy. I'm like, really? Not so easy for me. You know what? If that fails, we go sharper. I've got a tool over here, right? I'll use this guy. This guy is nice and sharp. I'll stick that in there. And the sharp piece will fit in between that groove easier. There we go. Now it's lifting up. Get it lifted up a little bit. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, the Death Star came off again. But you know what? Now, Dan, gee whiz, like, that's supposed to come off, but these things are all attached to it. Right, that's off, but of course everything else is off. Now, I got to figure out, like, okay, where were these things? Take the bottom of this. Okay. Bottom of this way. And maybe just looking at what they've got, I can figure out how to put it all back. Remove that plate. Okay. So we've got to put these back. Geez. All right, this is this way. And that's that way. The little yellow pieces go on the end. Here's the little yellow piece. This one goes here. There's another one. This one goes here. All right. There. Let's just go ahead and take this white piece off. Okay. Got that and that. And then we've got the long white ones that have the, okay. This goes here. All right. Something else came off. That goes there. Where's the other one? Here. And it's going to go right in there. Oops. It goes this way. Okay. All right. But I got to put back, at least that part's put back. We'll deal with the other ones as it goes. All right. Now, let's take all that off. And now I got to put all this stuff back together. It fell off when I was wrestling with the daggone piece the last time. Holy Toledo. Okay. There we go. Hey, Zombie Box Reviews. Hello. Oh, good to see you. We're trying to light my bricks and I'm making a mess. So we're going to try to put things back. So I knocked so many things off when I was trying to get that. Okay. On there. So now I got to put things back. Let's see. Oh, hold on. This section. Oh, okay. Gee, Louise. All right. So we're going to put the fireplace back on. When we got to put the Death Star back on because it rolled off. Where did the Death Star piece go? Because things were falling off left and right. Death Star pieces around here somewhere. I need the Death Star piece. Oh, there's a little gift. Holy oh, there it is, way up there. Hold on. All right, so we put the Death Star piece in again. It goes right in here. Get it put back the way that they show it. And then we'll see if we can make progress. Jeez. Okay. Oh, Death Star came out. All right. Death Star is back in place. We got this back in place. This cup fell off of the, there we go. We got it back in place. Then this whole assembly here came off. It goes here. The other way, it goes this way. Here. And then this came off. This, I think this goes this way. Goes on here. And this goes on top of there. Like that. Yeah. All right. All right. So now, top of the fireplace goes back on. It's the one that has the red and the blue. That's this piece here. I'm going to put it back on that. Okay. All right. Now, ours looks like theirs. Okay. Ooh. I still have a present that fell out. We need to put back, but it comes off. I watched this like 4 times. So now it wants to set this aside, turn this over, and it wants us to take the lights off. Okay. So I'm going to take the lights off. Starts with red, ends with red. Red, blue, yellow, green, red. Okay. So it doesn't really matter. We're going to pull the lights off here. There's light set 1. And then it wants to pull this light set off 2. Okay, we got to pull them off. Okay, so put that one there, put this one here. All right, to the side. All right, next. It says, remove the Christmas lights from each side and open the multicolor light pack and grab out both of those lights. Okay, so multicolor set. Where's the multicolor set? What was, hold on. Oh, I'm a friggin' idiot. Okay. Well, you know what? We've been going for a while. I'm going to stop because this one, it says Astro Light String 10 LEDs white. And then it says multicolor 2-pack. This one says Astro Light Regular Flicker Effect Warm White 2-pack. What I need now are the multicolor, which I've already put in the fireplace. And I'm supposed to have, I've got it backwards. So yeah, this multicolor one is the one I'm supposed to be using right now. This is the one that I'm supposed to have in the fireplace. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the stream and we're going to stop here. I'm going to take apart everything that I did and I'm going to switch it to get back to this point. So I'm going to take everything else out. I'm going to string these lights on, take those lights off, and then we'll be back to here. Okay. Sorry about that. I thought this would go fast. You know, their whole video for doing the entire thing, their video is 8 minutes long. Oh my goodness. We are way past 8 minutes. Okay. Yep. I got to reverse them. And it's going to be quite tricky. So with that, I think I'll just go ahead and cut you guys loose. I'm not going to make you stay here while I do all of that. I appreciate you being here so much. We had fun. Even though I messed it up, I mess all these things up. So, hanging out with me, you get to see how to do it wrong and then fix it. Appreciate you being here. I hope you all have a wonderful, just tremendous weekend. My dad and I are traveling through Pennsylvania tomorrow, Saturday, February 7th. We are traveling through Pennsylvania. We're going to go the other side of State College, Pennsylvania, where Penn State University is. We're traveling all the way through there. We're going to pick up some stuff and then we're going to drive all the way back. So, hey, if you're along Pennsylvania, give me a buzz. If we're nearby and we're stopping to get fuel, we'll wave. We'll say hi. But we're traveling across there back. So you guys have a great day. God bless you all so much. Thanks for being here. And until next time, my friends, Merry Christmas, and may the force be with you always. Bye-bye now.